Good morning, y'all. It is Tuesday. I'm currently sitting outside of school. I figured we can do a little day in my life as a PA student because we kind of have a light schedule today. So that means I can do lots of studying. We just have 2 classes. Actually, we only have 1 class because we have our quiz at 8. It's our first quiz for nephrology, and I don't know how it's gonna go because I did the absolute bare minimum. But I have fair reasons. It's all literally patho for the first quiz and like a few disorders sprinkled in the way. And generally, I do okay with patho. Like me and patho, we're besties. So I'm hoping that my 2 brain cells can combine together and, you know, we can make something shake. And then we have another class at like 3, I think. And that's like renal functional test. So let's see how we do. I got my Celsius on hand. This strawberry passion fruit is the bomb. Like, I think it's my favorite flavor. Let's head on in because I want to do a mini cram session before everything starts, and I need enough sufficient time. So let's get on. My first quiz and it was a dumpster fire, but you know, that's okay. I wasn't expecting anything less than that, to be honest, for the amount that I studied. So we're just gonna keep trucking along. We don't have our next class until 3, so I'm going to try to knock out this list that I have posted on my sticky note. Let me see if I can show you guys. I have to do 2 disorder charts for some lectures that they posted. I have to write my small group SOAP note because I was the PA for this small group, and we have our case study on Thursday that we have to present in front of the whole class. So I need to write that, and then I have to make study guides for some of the lectures that they posted for the cumulative. So it's acid-base disorders, glomerular function disorders, and malignant tumors of the kidney. And then, of course, I need to start studying for my cumulative and do my OSCE prep because this semester now we have our cumulative and our OSCEs on the same day. So I can't afford to not do well on that day. And then I just started jotting down stuff I need to review from quiz 1 that I got wrong. So yeah, that's everything I have on the to-do list so far. Let's see how far we do get. I'm feeling a little bummed. 50% has to do on how I performed on that quiz, but the other 50% has to do with my cycle because I just started and I just feel like crawling up in a ball and sleeping forever. So yeah, guys, this is what we got going on for now. We're currently in Claire's Cupboard, which is basically like this free pantry that our school puts out that's filled with like snacks and stuff like that for the students in case they get hungry. And guess what? I'm hungry. So I am about to steal some breakfast because I didn't eat any this morning. I'm literally running off of Wellbutrin and Celsius. I need something to soak all that up. Ooh, they have a bagel melt from Wawa. It's pepperoni and provolone cheese. This sounds like a winner. I don't see any snacks that I really want. 9:27, and Veronica and I have been slaving here since 10. I finally finished one task on my to-do list, which is actually insane. I don't know when we're gonna get to the rest of the stuff. I finished the charts for glomerular disorders and malignant tumors of the kidney. So that's how far I got in 3 hours, which is a little bit crazy, but we're just gonna keep trucking along. This is my setup. This is Veronica's setup, and we are here and we are suffering. We are suffering indeed. ChatGPT is literally going to get this degree with me because the way I be putting it to work is crazy. If you're not using AI to your advantage, start, because it can do so much. And I'd be surprised every day at what I'd be asking Chat to do. I'd be asking it to make me study guides, to explain things like on a simpler level so that I can build up on it. And it really do be helping. It really does be helping. My problem is time management. So like, I know what be going on, but I don't give myself enough time to like know what's going on, you know what I mean? And that was my problem for the quiz today. I just didn't give myself enough time to know what is going on, especially because we had a long weekend. So I definitely didn't want to do anything. It's probably why I did a little worse than I thought I was gonna do, but it's okay because we are going to make up for it. This cumulative, we are gonna do good. I'm putting positive vibes out, and I'm going to start studying literally today. It is next week, yes, that we have our cumulative next Thursday. So there ain't really much time. I know I told you guys I checked off one thing off of my to-do list. I actually checked off 2 because we made ChatGPT do those study guides. So all I have to do is write the SOAP note and start studying for the cumulative, which is our last 2 tasks for today. It is 1:30 now, so I'm probably gonna chill a little bit until 2 and then start back up. So give myself like 30 minutes to chill and reset myself, and then get started on writing my SOAP note. Okay guys, it is about to be 4:30. We just finished our last class, which was basically all about renal function tests. So essentially what you should order whenever you suspect there's like something wrong with your kidneys. So like urine cultures, urine analysis, what you should expect like in each of them if there was like a disruption to the kidneys, and then how to read some of the imaging that she had provided. I think it was like ultrasounds and bladder scans. But yeah, that was our only and last class for the day. Now I am on my way to pick up my son from daycare, and then we are going to go home and wind down for a little bit before we start studying again tonight. I need to study and I cannot put it off. So I just wanted to update you guys a little bit, and I'll catch you later when we are about to start our late night study session.
Can't describe what my life is like when she asks about it. But no, I'm probably self-destructive if I ever lose, but I never do. Tell them I saw her before. Tell her, baby, we don't got that long.
21 minutes until I'm on.
I put it in for you, I stand for you. Whatever you with, I'm with it. I knew the perk was fake, but I still ate it, cause I'm a grin.
Red alert, I'm the dangerous, I keep that Glock on me. Shit that I can't even remember, but they remember me. Every fiber of my being does not want to study right now. It is 8:45 and I just sat down at my desk right now. These are the lectures that are on my cumulative that I need to study down here. I think there's about like 10. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's 10 lectures for the cumulative we need to study, and we had 10 lectures on our quiz today. I at least want to get through the first 4. How I tackle this is I first go through like the study guides that I made ChatGPT make for me, like as my first pass. And then my second pass, I'll go through the PowerPoints, like quickly breeze through the PowerPoints. And then finally for my third pass, I usually write everything out by hand. Not everything, but usually like the most important, crucial things that stick out or are most likely to be asked on our quizzes and exams and stuff. So that's usually what works for me if I actually get down and do it and stick to it. This is what it looks like when I write everything out. This was for our first quiz. This is the literally is the only way I can get stuff to retain in my brain cells. And then the study guides from ChatGPT are like real comprehensive, condensed. This is how the study guides look like that I make Chat made for me. It's literally just all of the need to know, like quick information. And then lastly, I'll go through like any charts I made for specific lectures or disorders. Here we have our fluid and electrolyte chart. And then these two I was working on today, the glomerular function one. And then we have the malignant tumors of the kidney. My goal for tonight is to knock out fluid and electrolyte disorders, disorders of acid base, and disorders of glomerular function. And if I can get to it, I want to do test of renal function since we had that lecture today, and I want to do like my first pass of seeing everything. So I'm going to jot that down. I downloaded this little like study planner from Canva. It's real cute, real simple, and I have to start adhering from it. So this is the template from Canva, and I'm just gonna write my to-do list for tonight. We're doing cumulative, content, review. So we said fluid and electrolyte disorders, acid-base disorders, glomerular function, and renal function tests. So it's about to be 9 right now. I want to study till at least 11:30. That gives me a good like 2.5 hours to get a good amount of material in. So let's get to it, girl. It's 11:11, ho, make a wish. And my wish is I'm gonna take myself right into my bed. We finished 2 out of the 4 tasks that I wanted to do tonight. Four was a little delusional, but listen, you have to be delusional sometimes to get your ass up. We got through fluid and electrolyte disorders and acid-base disorders, which that's a win in my book. Tomorrow I have to wake up early, either way, to go to the school and study, so we can just go over the 2 other disorders that we didn't do tonight, tomorrow morning, and then I can do some prep for the classes that we have tomorrow. Thankfully, I already did one of the disorder charts for our first class, so I have that whole block. It's like 3 hours to do some more studying for the cumulative. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a night, baby. I'm done. I need to go in my bed. I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in and sticking to the end. Definitely let me know if you guys like these type of study vlogs, day in my life in school, where I take you through what's happening, what's going on, how I'm struggling, because I definitely want to do more. I really like this series, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I can keep the content rolling for you guys and I don't lose my mind in the midst of it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next vlog, sis. Bye.